my loves. This is Madeleine Harvey. This is Madeleine Harvey. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. What I thought would be wonderful, per your request, is to put together a very basic, very gentle, very easy, quick warm-up. Let's say if you don't have a lot of time to invest in a warm-up, like what are some really good essential things you must do to get your voice ready to be used? So if you like today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I'd love to see you here more often. So a couple of things, a couple of really wonderful things that you want to make sure you activate right before you sing is that you activate breath and tone, right? So those two things are what we're going to be really focusing on today. Now you can augment and modify a warm-up based off of a particular style that you're singing, but this is all about keeping it nice and easy today. And again, something that you can quickly do if you don't have a lot of time. So how do you activate breath? Well, we want to make sure that we activate the diaphragm in an almost athletic way. This involves feeling it a little deeper and giving it the primary response ability for the sound. We want to encourage it to start behaving, right, in a more committed, more engine-like way. So a really great way to get it active is to create an S sound for 8 counts, then hold the breath or suspend it, I prefer, and then S for another 8 counts. This will encourage your diaphragm to stabilize, to really steady itself, which will also in turn give you a more consistent tone. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna S for our 8 counts. We're gonna suspend the breath, meaning don't breathe in, don't breathe out, and then we're gonna S for another 8 counts. You ready? Here we go. Take a breath in. Good, 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 good. So you can feel that as we lift that diaphragm, we don't want to give all of our breath away, but we lift it nice and steady, and then we suspend the diaphragm in a lifted position. What this is going to do is it's going to start communicating to your brain when you sing that if you start to feel that you don't have enough gas in the tank, to not pinch off at your throat, but continue to go to the diaphragm, go to the center of the body for what you need. Let's try this again. Here we go. Ready? Breathe in. Excellent. So your abs should be really feeling it, really encouraging that diaphragm to lift from deep from the inside. Now, you don't have to force your diaphragm to do anything. It's just a natural consequence of that S consonant. So to encourage a little bit of a quicker response, we're going to change our consonant to F. So notice how the diaphragm lifts a little quicker when we say F, right? Good. So we're just going to regular F pulse for just 8. Now we're not going to suspend it this time. We're just going to F pulse for 8. Here we go. Breathe in. Good. Very good. Now F pulse for 8. Hold for 8. Let's see if we can manage that. Ready? Breathe in. Good, good. Now your diaphragm's awake. It's understanding what's required of it. Now we're going to add tone to this. And we're going to do it in a way that is nice and gentle and can balance pressure. So there's not a better thing that balances pressure in the vocal world than a simple trill. Now you can do tongue trill, or you can do lip trill. I prefer the lip trill, but I'll let you decide what's right for you. So we're going to pulse on a single pitch 5 times. Now you want to make sure that movement is coming from the center of your body. So we'll go. Okay, feeling that gentle. almost like we're babies bouncing around in our little bouncers. So here we go. Now we're going to start middle C, guys. If you want to start an octave below, that's peachy keen, fine with me. Here we go. Ready? Are you hearing that speed? The diaphragm is now behaving in a way that's more agile, quicker, giving you a lot more flexibility and adaptability and flexibility when you sing. So here we go, ready? Again, really feeling that almost athletic approach to the center of your body. You want to be able to communicate that it's the center of the body where all that power comes from. But now that we've activated the diaphragm and we've pulsed, giving it a little bit more speed, now let's get some tone in this mother. So what I want to do today, I figured what would be of most value for you guys is to sync the sing mechanism with the speak mechanism. Really feeling, at least in your warm-ups, that they sort of feed off of each other. They take their cues from each other. So we're just going to chew a nice, somewhat narrow, somewhat closed tone to really encourage air pressure. Now, tone consistency is kind of just the art of balancing air pressure between the nose and the mouth. So this chewing is a wonderful way to feel the influence of both the nose and the mouth. That way we're not going, ah, we're not pushing from our throats. And we're not flipping if we don't intend to flip. We know how to balance that air pressure. So we're going to say yum, 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 Y-U-M. But we're going to be very quick to close that tone, like yum, yum, yum. Very quick to close it. This is just going to give your voice something to hold on to, which is that M consonant. Yum, 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 yum. We're just going to think of it as like chewing, which also gives the jaw, tongue, and throat something to do that is not interfering with your voice. A really great way to ease ourselves into this absurd but kind of awesome, fun exercise is to pretend that we have to communicate with each other, and let's say we're frustrated or annoyed. And the only word that we have in our language is yum. How might we convey our frustration or our annoyance if the only word we have is yum? We might go yum, 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 right? So this is just, again, speak mechanism into sing mechanism, really getting us focused on that feeling of balancing that air pressure and getting it out and away from us. So now let's just play with this together. Let's just be silly together. So now I'm going to be annoyed. Nyum, 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 nyum. Right? Nyum, 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 nyum. Right? Now, as I'm just playing with this, I'm feeling the influence of both my nose and my mouth, and one is not working harder than the other. They're both holding equal importance. So now let's put this in an exercise. So ladies, if this is too low for you, jump in when it feels a little bit more comfortable. But I want us to pretend, again, that we're being playful, we're conveying something, but the only thing that we have to say is yum, yum, yum. This will mimic music using rhythm, inflection, pitch, and dynamics, which is music. but in a very speech-like way. So here we go, ready? Nyum, 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 nyum. 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 Close that tone. Nyum, 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 nyum. 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 Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Back down. Yum, 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 yum. 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 Two. Yum, 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 yum. 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 Good. Now, that's a lot of fun. But once we've activated the diaphragm, we've pulsed that quick twitch, and now we've balanced our tone, your voice is ready to be used. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. If you've liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I would love to see you here more often. But thank you again for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this warm-up, and I will see you next time. Bye, loves.